Hello guys, welcome to Scouting Network, and today we are going to talk about the goalkeeping situation of Manchester United and top 3 goalkeepers that Man United can sign as a replacement of David De Gea or as a backup for David De Gea who can replace him in future. But first of all, before the new signings we can make, we have to talk about the goalkeepers that we currently have right now. At this moment in time, we got 3 goalkeepers: David De Gea, Tom Heaton and Jack Butland. Right now our number 1 is David De Gea obviously, and his contract is actually up in this summer, but I do expect David De Gea to stay because Ten Hag and Manchester United do want De Gea to stay since they have given him a new deal, and De Gea also have expressed his interest that he wanted to stay. So I do expect him to sign this new deal and he will remain in this club. But that does not mean that we are not going to sign a new goalkeeper, because both Tom Heaton and Jack Butland will probably leave at the end of the season because both of their contracts are running out, and both of the goalkeepers are not really good enough to challenge De Gea, and Ten Hag also does not rate them very highly. So in that position we do have to bring in a new goalkeeper, and now we are going to look at the top 3 goalkeepers that we can sign in the summer. Number 3, Odysseas Vlachodimos from Benfica. Vlachodimos is currently 29 right now and he's having the season of his life with Benfica. They are going to probably win the Portuguese league this season, and he's been the best goalkeeper in that league, where he has kept 16 clean sheets in 25 matches. He is a goalkeeper who's actually brilliant with the ball at his feet, but most importantly he's a very good shot stopper too. He's good at leading the line from the back. 29-year-old Greek international, he does also bring in experience. But most importantly with Vlachodimos, his contract is up in 2024, so he will be cheap, and Man United have scouted him before in the last summer. Vlachodimos was linked with Manchester United and Ajax, so I do expect Man United to keep him in their shortlist again this summer because he will be around £20 million this summer. With £20 million asking price, I think Vlachodimos could well be a realistic target for Man United. Number 2, Diogo Costa from Porto. Another Portuguese keeper who's doing really well in the Portuguese league. Only 23 years old, is a much younger profile than Vlachodimos, and a younger profile goalkeeper means he can be here at the club for next 10 years obviously. Costa is also actually very good with the ball at his feet and is a very good shot stopper too, and he had kept 12 clean sheets in 25 matches for Porto, and he's got international experience. He has played in the World Cup for Portugal, and Manchester United have scouted him heavily last summer as well. They wanted to sign Costa, but the price tag at that time was too much for him, and that is the only negative thing about Costa right now, because his price tag is a little too much for us to sign. £65 million release clause could be a bit too much for United to sign him, especially when there are other areas that United have to improve. He's got a long-term contract, so don't expect Porto to lower the price as well. That is the only negative thing about Diogo Costa, and that pushes him down to the 2nd place. But who is the number 1? Yes, you probably guessed it right. It's David Raya from Brentford. He's a keeper who's got Premier League experience. He's a keeper who's making saves after saves, who is keeping clean sheets for Brentford right now. But what are the positives of David Raya? Well, he's very calm and composed with the ball at his feet. He's actually the best passing out of the back goalkeeper in the Premier League right now. His passing accuracy from the back is the best in the Premier League for the goalkeepers, which means he's going to fit into Ten Hag's system perfectly. He's a brilliant shot stopper too. He's commanding in the box, which matters a lot. And at 27, he's in the prime of his career right now. But the most important thing about David Raya, that his contract is going to be up in 2024, and David Raya has openly said that he wants to leave Brentford for a new and bigger challenge. So Manchester United could well be the challenge for David Raya. David Raya could come in and be the understudy for David De Gea in the first season that he's here. Then maybe in the next season he can replace David De Gea in the first team and slowly become United's new number 1, because David Raya, believe me, he will need time to settle into the Man United jersey, because the Man United jersey does provide a lot of pressure. So he will need time, and David De Gea will give him the time to settle into the jersey. For me, Raya should be the number 1 priority instead of any other goalkeepers who are available. There are a lot of other goalkeepers who are available: Rob Sanchez, Gregor Kobel. There are also good options available. So what do you think? Who should we sign in the goalkeeping position? Should we even sign a goalkeeper? Do let me know in the comments, and do smash a like on the video if you agree with me. And also guys, do subscribe to my channel if you are a die-hard Man United fan like me.